Hello, hello. Hi, everyone. I'm going to invite. Okay. Hi, Jennifer.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm good. How about you? Happy Sunday.
Yes, same to you. I'm good. I'm good. It's getting darker and darker here now.
That's right. Today was heading back the clocks, so it'll be getting darker earlier.
Yes.
Yes. Happy November.
Yeah, same to you and same to everyone joining. So we've got GD Movni who has joined. Yeah. Yeah, let's start. I think let's start and more people will join.
Yes.
So again, let's let everyone know that Hema was going to join us, but she is unable to join because her little baby, her puppy, is not well. So she's looking after him. Hi, Kevin. Thanks for joining us. But all we would ask is send Marlo and Hema loads and loads of love
Yes.
so he
Lots of
can
love so they're
heal,
feeling
get better
energy.
soon. Yeah. So Hema, if whenever you watch this, if you're watching it live, then loads of love from me and Jennifer, and I'm sure the audience will be sending you love as well.
So
Yeah.
today we're going to be talking about what a life coaching is, because I think a lot of people don't know what it is, and the difference between the different modalities of mentoring,
Yeah.
counseling, therapy, and coaching. So if anyone has any questions during this, just pop it in the chat. And we would be so happy to answer. We're so happy that you're all here with us. Hi,
Yeah.
Andrea.
Supporting us. Hi, Andrea. Hi, Quadrilam. Well, this topic actually came from, it was a special request, wasn't it, from one of our audience asking what life coaching is, because we do all these live topics talking about this and that, but this is the main thing, life coaching. This is what we do.
This is what we do.
Yes. So let's start with life coaching, isn't it? The definition, what that means. And then we can also explain about the other modalities, as we said, counseling, therapy, and mentoring.
Hmm. So,
Yeah.
what is life coaching? What is life coaching to you now, being a certified coach? And maybe I'm going to even challenge you. What would be your idea of life coaching 4 years ago before you even got into the industry?
Ah, that's a very good question. So let's say before even I started life coaching, I thought life coaching was something where you I honestly, I used to think it's very similar to counseling, where you help clients, you talk about their problems or any issues they're going through, you help them deal with that, move forward. That's what I thought. But then studying about life coaching and getting into it, I would explain life coaching as, so let me give an example so audience can understand. So for me, life coaching is like the client is the driver. They are in the driving seat of their life. And the coach is just as a partner, a driving partner, so who is with them, not teaching them how to drive or anything, but just encouraging them and being there through that journey while they are trying to navigate to their final destination.
Mhm.
And during that destination, there could be some obstacles coming in the way, or there could be a pedestrian crossing and the driver didn't see. So it's like these little tiny obstacles that come in the way. The coach will make them aware of what's happening, what's going on, and how to take, or how they would like to take the next step. So the client is at all times responsible, or managing everything. They are the ones who is driving.
Mhm.
How do you see that?
I think that's such a beautiful example. I see it as the same way, and I would maybe use a different kind of metaphor too. Like we're going on a trip and we hired a guide. So basically, the guide could give us recommendations, right? You stay at this hotel, um, and you might want to see this. And that person is just there going through that journey with you, which is such a beautiful thing to have. So I think you answered it really beautifully. And I didn't really know what coaching was like 5 years ago. Like I didn't really understand it. And I think now that coaching is becoming more popular these days, that's why we just thought it would be a really good topic for you all to just, understand what we're doing and how we're trying to impact each other's lives and help other people.
Yeah, yeah. So what would you say counseling is, or therapy?
So I would say that counseling and therapy would probably stay under the same umbrella, where it's more about digging from past trauma, digging from the past, diagnosing, um, really just focusing on that area that you're going towards, that you're going,
Mm,
which, by the way, I've been to all these modalities that we're speaking about, and coach therapy and counseling takes a lot of time, and it's very expensive. And I'm not saying anything bad about it. I think we all need to have therapists in our life. But the difference between the coaching and the therapy is that we don't diagnose and we don't stay in the past. We want to say, okay, this is where you are, but let's get you to imagine where you want to be and what can you
yeah,
learn from that experience. So that's our job, to uplift you, to walk you through it, where therapy is different. Would you agree?
yes, yes, absolutely. Now knowing what coaching is, and also knowing the difference, counseling and therapy is very much focused in the past. So they will help you. It's equally so important if you have traumas from the past, if you have pains from the past, and you find it very difficult now in your life, to with your day-to-day life, you go for counseling and therapy, because they will focus on your past, on the past patterns, what happened, how it happened. So they diagnose it. Any mental illness, or addiction and things like that, all that can be helped by therapy, because it will diagnose you. It will help you see exactly where things went wrong in the past, how to heal those traumas, and now make sense of the present. But then the coach's role comes in place, where the coach will now focus on where you are in the present and help you see a beautiful future ahead. So now you're focusing on, you've healed your traumas, but now what? Okay, I've done all that, I've healed, but now I don't know how to take that next step in the future. What do I do? So many questions, so many fears come along. And that's when coaching will help you see those obstacles and then conquer those fears and go head on straight into the future and create that future that you want.
Yes.
Yeah. But this can very well be mistaken with mentoring as well, don't you think?
Yes. So, just to let you know that, you all know that mentorship is a little different than coaching. There are some coaches that do provide that service. Like I actually provide mentorship, whoever wants. And for me, I think the difference is that person has been through what my client is going through right now. So kind of like I might be like 20 steps ahead of them, but I've been through that. And they could ask me questions like, hi, Jen, how can I do this? Like, what skills have helped you? Where I put my mentor hat on or my mentor headband on, and I say, this is what really worked for me. I don't know if it will work for you, but this is what worked for me.
Yeah.
Where when I'm just doing life coaching, I am not really talking about myself or my experience. My focus is just on and seeing what resources maybe we could think about. Like I feel like I'm more of a thinking partner for my client who doesn't choose mentorship. If that does everyone understand that?
Yeah, let's ask our audience. So we've got Nixon. Hi, Nixon. Denzel, Taurus, Agnes. Hi, Agnes. So many people joining us. We've got Constancio. We've also got Zadra Newman. Oh, thank you, everyone. So yeah, guys, if it's making any sense, send us your love. Click on the heart.
Yes.
And
Does
if
anyone
it's not making sense,
with this?
please.
Like, oh, sorry.
No. Yeah, ask us questions.
I
We are so excited.
But yeah, I'm so excited. That's why I'm over speaking you. I'm sorry. I was just wondering, does anyone have a mentor? Does anyone have a coach or a therapist?
Mm.
What's their experience been? Um, I know for me, is working with my therapist, I always wanted more than what they could offer. Like I remember once bringing like a DBT skills book and then saying, "You teach me skills," and they're just like, "Not really." Where when you're in coaching, you set the agenda, right? The client, you tell the coach what you want to work on. Where in therapy, it's open ended. They'll just say how you're doing, and then you just start from there. So I didn't realize all those years what I really wanted and needed was a coach.
Mm.
So that was a big aha moment.
Yes, that's one thing where if you don't know the difference, you could easily think that, oh, I need to go for therapy. I need to go counseling because I cannot figure things out. But the difference is if you know what you want. So if we give you an example, say, for example, if you know that you want to start a business, but you're scared, you're nervous, there are so many things going on in your mind, and you don't know how to take that leap of faith to start the business. That's when you need a coach, because the coach will help you make sense of what your fears are, what your obstacles are, and then build a strategy, build that habit of one step at a time, how to get to that end goal. Whereas if you are struggling with depression and you are constantly thinking about the past, you are constantly struggling with your emotions, that's when you go for therapy and counseling. And mentorship, as you said, that can very well be interlinked with coaching, isn't it? Where, as you said, someone who has already been through that experience now knows what steps they've taken and it's worked, that's when you can take help from a mentor who would tell you, oh, this has worked for me, this has worked for me, so give it a try. Whereas coaching the coach will help you with all the resources you have, with what your potential and power is. And they will help you see that power, they will empower you, and then let you take the next step. What do you think?
I think you're absolutely right. And I love when I am getting coached, I come out feeling so empowered, like I could run for president. So, um, um, yeah, sorry, I just, I got distracted with a comment.
I got distracted as
Oh,
well. I think
disrespectful.
I can
Yeah, so sorry, guys.
remove.
Um, oh, and I also wanted to say that I have clients that are doing all these things. I have clients that are going to therapists, psychiatrists, mentorship, and they have me. So just know that you can work with all these together. And, I do interact with, if they have a therapist or a social worker. And we could be all working as a team, which is really nice. And I think that also when the pandemic hit and a lot of people were looking for therapists, and um, a lot were um, not taking on new clients. And I think
Yeah,
that's why it's really important to know that we can help with certain things, and it's not just thinking like, okay, I need a therapist. Well, maybe a coach could help me with this.
absolutely, absolutely correct. Let's see. We've got Rahul, we've got Salvador, and yeah, I've taken out the other ones, so that's good.
Hi, David. Good to see you. Thank you for joining.
So yeah, absolutely. Because I know my friend, she was looking for a counselor and she struggled a lot. And she needed someone quick to help her. She needed that for her son, but no one was available, and she couldn't find anyone. There was a long, massive wait for counseling. But again, as you said, it could be that they can look for other help as well. Don't just be focused on one thing. Because, say, for example, if you came for life coaching and we were helping you navigate, but you are constantly talking about, if you are constantly talking about the past, and we as coaches, we feel that we are unable to move you from the past to the present and then talk about the future, then we can recommend you to other counselors or therapists. So again, nothing to be too rigid or worried about, because we can refer you to these other modalities as well.
Yes, and just because we refer you doesn't mean that the door is closed. Like, our door is always open. Maybe you're gonna find that that's what I need right now. I need to see a therapist. And maybe in like 6 months and a year from now, you could call us and we could be happy to start back where we finished, um,
Yeah.
which is good to know.
Yes. And as you said, working together as well. So some people, they have therapist as well as a life coach. So they are healing their traumas, but they don't want to be in that because they still want to focus very much in the future. They want to act and they want to do things. So they work together, therapist and life coach at the same time.
Which I find so helpful. I have both, and I find I have someone helping me heal my past, and I have someone helping me move forward. Where before I was just in the past and I didn't know how to move forward. So now that I have these different types of relationship, because there's only, like, I mean, usually it's an hour session. There's only, I mean, so much you could say in 1 hour. So that's why I love that, having different types of people helping you in your life. So you got your therapist, you got your coach to empower you and help you figure out how to be the best self of you. What are your
Yeah.
potentials?
Absolutely, absolutely. I would, and anyone, again, if you are thinking of getting coaching, or you are thinking of therapy, or maybe you're just thinking, you know what, I don't need all this. I'm going to sort it out myself. So for those people, I would say, see it as, say, if you have a leaking roof, your roof's leaking, what would you do? You could either call a professional and help you fix that, or you could just fix it yourself. You could have buckets in your house, gather those dripping water, or try to fix it yourself, plaster it. And yeah, but it's all about what works for you. If that's what works for you, brilliant, go for it. But if you want professional to help you and achieve that in less amount of time, so you're wasting less time, less energy, and less money as well sometimes, because you could end up paying more trying to do this, that,
For sure.
whereas you could just go for the coach, pay, and get to that end result quicker.
Absolutely. And you know what? Nothing's set in stone. If you don't like it, you don't have to continue. It's with anything in life, same thing with therapy, you know, or even if
Yeah.
you go to a new salon and you get someone to cut your hair and you don't like it, you don't have to stay with that person. That's your power, that's your choice. But I'll just say, from my life experience, I think just trying something else, like if something is not working, just give yourself that permission. Like, I am just going to try this, and I'm just going to go in there with no expectation and see if this can help me. And if it does, that's wonderful. So that's what I
Yeah.
would love to leave you today, is allowing yourself to have choices.
Yes. Some more people have joined. So hi, Whale. Thank you for joining us. We've got Jean. Hi, Jean.
Hi everyone. I don't get to see who joined, so if I'm not seeing anyone's name, I do apologize.
But yeah, so Jennifer, I think the best way to end this live would be to say what we do, because again, coaches are not everyone does everything. Again, life coaches have their own area of expertise as well. So some people can be just business focused. Some people can help you with your self-confidence. Some coaches can help you with your relationship. So there are so many options there as well.
That's
So
right.
tell our audience about your expertise. Who do you help? Who are you serving right now?
So I primarily serve women, but I also have men clients, and I do work with people who have trauma and have lost a sense of identity, and trying to figure out who they are and their purposes. I'm also certified to help people who have struggle in addiction. So I would say I'm a little bit of a little of everything, and I just am someone who is very compassionate and have had a difficult life, and I know what it's like to feel alone and not knowing what direction to go. So that's where I am helping my clients. What about you, Natasha? Tell me about you. And
Well,
how
before I
can
say about myself, I just want to say congratulations. I loved what you just said, helping people with addiction to move forward and overcome that. Also, people with traumas who are seeing therapists, plus they're seeing you to help them move forward in life. How amazing is that? That's beautiful.
thank you. Thank you. I know, I love it. I absolutely, I don't even see it as my job. I just see it as showing up, and it's the most beautiful thing to be able to just be with that person in that space. So I feel so honored.
Oh, that is so beautiful. You're very kind and compassionate person. Yes, that shines through.
Aw, thank you. So are you. So how about you tell us how we can find you, and also who do you help?
Yeah, so I am relationship and family coach. So again, I help individuals to create a peaceful and understanding relationship, but within their family dynamics. So what I do is my approach is very loving. I have a very loving and gentle approach. So, sometimes people see life coaches and they think that life coaches is someone who would be there and say, go, 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 come on, you have to do this, you have to do that. And, like, don't give up, keep going.
Like screaming. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
rest assured, that's not life coaching.
Well, that's what.
That is not what we do. So my approach is very loving and gentle. I help people become better communicators. So by working with me, they learn how to communicate better with their loved ones. They again learn how to manage their emotions. They understand their emotions, plus they are also able to understand the emotions of people around them. So they are able to then create the life they want and move forward with love, with compassion. So I help people who are struggling in their relationship with their husbands or partners. Even they could be their in-laws or parents, their children, or even, say, siblings or friendship. Any relationship that currently you're finding it hard, you think that you're constantly trying to people please, you don't have any boundaries in place, and you're constantly feeling drained, I can help you find the relationship that you always desired. You always wanted to have that relationship. I can help you achieve that.
Aw. And I have a question. So, if someone wants to work with you, do they work with you just personally, or can they have their family member with them? Like, how does that work?
Right. So I do just one-on-one coaching, and it's with that individual only. So again, relationship counseling is between like marriage counseling. It's the two people. So the husband and the wife go together. Whereas with coaching, I only help the individual. I don't coach their husband. I don't try to change their in-laws. It's that person in front of me. I help them see their beauty, see their power, and how using their values, they can then create the life they want. They don't have to fight. They don't have to argue about it, but I will help them how lovingly they can bring these changes in their lives. So just one person. It
Yeah.
only takes that one person to change, and everyone around them changes.
And what if someone's listening to you right now and saying, you know what, I am not in a relationship, but I kind of want to be in a relationship, but I don't even know how to have a relationship with myself. Could that be a potential client for you?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because that's the main focus. It's you.
That's
And by working with me, even as you said, if they are looking for a partner, they're looking to get into a relationship. Absolutely. you will, by working with me, you will be able to know yourself and know exactly what you want from a partner, and you will be able to attract that kind of people, that kind of values in your life.
Absolutely. So, ladies and men, listen up. If you're like trying to figure out what kind of partner you want and you want to write a dating profile and figure out who you are, this is a great opportunity to learn, right?
Yeah.
And where are you based out of, Natasha?
So I'm in the UK. Currently, I'm in the UK, but I work with global clients. So it's not restrictive to just UK clients. Most of my clients are globally. So again, it's on Zoom. How beautiful is it that we can connect from any part of the world?
It really is.
Yeah. So do not hesitate. DM me, and yeah, let me know if I can help you create that beautiful relationship. I would love to do that.
Aw. And let me tell you guys, I mean, you probably see it here, but I also witnessed her. We went to the same school, and we're friends, and she is such a beautiful person. So, you don't need to be in the same room to feel compassion and love and energy. So I'll leave you with that. I'm
Yeah, but
Natasha.
enough of me. What about you? How can people reach you? Anyone who wants to move ahead, if they have any addiction or they have any traumas, or they need someone to help them look forward into the future, how can they reach you?
So I live in New York City, but I also work globally. So they could reach me and DM me here, and we always have a chemistry call, aka which is just get to know and each other and see if we're the right fit, and then and just to say that if you're just really feeling that you're not happy in life and you don't like yourself, um, I could help you with that. I could help you figure out who you are and what you're meant to be doing, and be on this journey together and know that you're not
Oh,
alone.
and knowing Jennifer, she is a very, very kind soul. I have met her through coaching school, but knowing her personally, oh, she has got a big heart. So she does look after her clients because she looks after her friends as well. And
Aw.
I'm so proud to say that I am one of them. So she does look after me. So yeah, guys, if you have any questions after this, please DM us. We'll be happy to answer any questions. But it was lovely to share this space with you, Jennifer, first, and with all our audience. Thank you so much for being a part of this.
Yes, thank you so much. And in the future, if there's anything you would like us to talk about or do a Q&A, we'd be so happy. Just let us know.
Yes, and any future topics as well. Please DM us so we can present that to you guys.
Happy Sunday, guys. Have a wonderful
Happy Sunday,
day.
everyone. Happy Sunday to you too, Jennifer. Bye.
Bye, guys. Love you. Bye.